Destiny 2's community, and especially the PvP community, have been at wit's end for a very long time due to the lack of updates and lack of information of what's currently going on in the game with maps, with nerfs and buffs and different meta changes and different weapon changes and everything. And the TWAB this week definitely helped that a good bit, but also severely hurt that a lot as well, with the changes coming to the slide shotgunning meta that is currently in the game and sliding with other guns as well. I understand that the TWAB was pretty polarizing this week. Everyone has their own opinions on it and everything, and I completely understand that. But to all of the people out there right now that are currently complaining about the fact that all of these nerfs are happening, you haven't played them yet. And along with the same buffs, we have not played with them yet. There's no current way for us to understand how these will play out in game after a short period of time. Because like when it first comes out, yeah, there's going to be some issues with people trying to do the same things they did before, and it's not going to translate very well over to what they're doing now, and I completely understand that. But after a while, a meta will come together. There will be a resolve in the community of what is good and what is bad again, and we'll start playing the game like it was before all of this happened anyway, just with different weapons and a different meta. I've never understood people who are so quick to react to changes in the game. It's the same thing that happened when the mouse and keyboard recoil change happened before Beyond Light, and when that happened, everyone was up in arms about it, about the same amount as they are right now, with varying extremes on each side. And when it actually came out and came down to it, the mouse and keyboard recoil was inconsequential. It did absolutely nothing. It didn't change the game in a drastic way enough that we would actually notice it. It might have changed some stuff under the hood and how range and stability worked, but it wasn't that bad. And for those who are actually wondering what the change is for the slide, when players are now sliding, they get these three penalties: 20% stability decrease, a 15% shotgun pellet spread, and 1 point times the normal amount of flinch. And I think that's absolutely fine, but at the same time, I haven't played it either, so I don't know how good or bad it's going to be. The thing is that people right now are taking their opinions to developers, and they're taking their opinions on the internet, as they always do, on Twitter and Reddit and the Bungie forums, which are a hellscape that I will never go to, and they're pushing these opinions on these nerfs and buffs like they are fact, which they're not. They are opinions, and people are taking them way too far as to argue people are stupider, or they have lower IQs, or the people are just dumber because they have these opinions. And I know that's general internet discourse, and that's usually how this stuff works out, but I'm kind of sick and tired of all of that with this. Bungie is trying to fix the game. I get that it's been too little too late at this point. All of this stuff is coming way too late in the cycle for our stuff, especially for PvP. They've been lacking for 600 days without a new map, and the things that they're giving next year, a new map and a couple of old rehashed maps, which is perfectly fine with the engine upgrades. I actually understand that. I've done game development stuff like this before. Porting things from different engines takes a long time, but I don't know if I'm just yelling at a screen here or anything, or I'm just shooting into the void, but the general discourse behind the TWAB this week has been the stupidest thing I've seen in a long time. Like I said at the start, none of us have seen these updates yet. None of us has touched these or played these, but everyone has these strongest opinions on what's going on here, to where people are actually attacking each other personally on here. There's absolutely no reason to do that kind of stuff, and I know that I'm such a small minority in the community. Like, I am a small person. My voice does not actually matter when it comes to this game. But when I'm putting myself out there just like everyone else does, I'm not going to do it in a way that makes me seem like I feel like I'm better than everybody, or I feel like my opinions are fact. Again, they're just opinions on how the game is working right now, and what you think these buffs and nerfs are going to do, not what you know they're going to do. I just think everyone just needs to wait for Season 15 to roll out, play with these nerfs for not just a day and have initial gut reactions to what's going on like they did with the TWAB, but play it for a few weeks, see how it goes. Bungie will fix this stuff, just like they slowly fixed stuff with Stasis. I understand how long that took to come out. But when they did, they fixed it to a point where PvP isn't as abhorrent as it was when Stasis first came out. Again, it took a long time to get there, but they still made those changes, talked to the community, and did those things. I understand that there's a lot of things still wrong with this game, like the fact that they can't separate a lot of these changes between PvE and PvP. I get that. There's engine things with that. I understand that. They would have to rehaul a whole bunch of stuff in-game to fix that, and that's a pain in the ass, and I understand that. But for the love of fucking God, can we not go at each other's throats after each and every TWAB talking about nerfs and buffs about this? The next 2 weeks are going to be on mods and weapons, and I feel like the community is going to burn to the goddamn ground because of all of this. And I know I've been sitting on this for a couple of days now since the TWAB came out, but even it's Sunday now and people are still having these same personal attack, and people are sending death threats to each other. What's the goddamn point if someone doesn't agree that they like this buff or they like this? Oh, I don't like 1.5 times flinch speed. Oh, you should probably die. Like, what kind of person goes out there and does that? And I know this happens in every game, every community, all of the time. It's just ridiculous to see it in Destiny 2's community at such a large scale with such a large amount of people doing this. It's just crazy to me. I don't understand. But thank you guys listening for my rant. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for getting a daily dose of vitamin P. Peace out and take care.